Silly child. Billy. Cheryl. Silly.
Today's the Academia's Jñagarbah. Oh, Haytham should be waiting for us. Let's go to the Academia and find him. Phew.
Hello, you two. Sleep.
Not really. Paimon got too nervous thinking about today and did. What about you all, Haytham?
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, a good rest should be considered part of the plan, since
You just want to show off how calm you are.
it's crucial to dissipate any tension before we...
The only thing you're doing is being a nut.
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again? Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office. Everyone in the Academia knows that's where many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console. I'm sure that console...
You know, Paimon's been thinking, what kind of technology?
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In the Sanctuary of Surasthana, there's a device of Greater Lord 500 years ago. The Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it can no longer be controlled from the inside. There were...
So,
Don't forget, today is Jñagarbah Day. Arguably, the sages and core academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research developments and legal decrees into all the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the grindstone, and the academia's grounds are flowing when the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process. That's our cue to access the console and free the Dendro Archon. Well, yes, that's just the visible side of... If precedence holds, the Academia should have already started
everyone should be in position. All that's left is for us to lead the charge.
Let's go.
So are we just gonna walk in?
Yes. Were you
Paimon can't think of a good comeback.
Scribe? Please, wait. Are you Scribe?
That's me. Is something the matter?
No. I was just surprised to see you here. I had heard that also, please don't bring outside guests into the Academia.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion? Your groundless inference shames the Haravatat.
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I—
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed... Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of my return and the reason they're...
Is that so? The sages search for you, a blonde-haired traveler. So, from the start, the sages warned—
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat.
As I expected. Please, forgive me. I wasn't thinking—
It's nothing. We'll be on our way then.
All right. Thank you for your contributions to—
What the heck just happened now? What did—
I'm afraid I don't know either.
You have no idea?
Mm-hmm. He convinced himself of whatever truth he... That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic facility, they will... Nowadays, the academia is rampant with this type of scholar. They're obvious...
Wow. So there are special ways to deal with smart people.
We shouldn't waste any more time. It would be problematic if we missed our window of...
Is this the Academia's library?
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana, it is quite possibly the most
There are a lot of students going through here. Is it?
The Academia marches to a fast beat, especially since it's Jñagarbah Day. Just act natural.
What's this platform for?
It's a lift that Academia personnel use to access higher floor.
Are we gonna take it then? The Grand Sage's office is up there.
No, not right now. We can't guarantee that we won't run into the Great Sage.
You think the Grand Sage will exit from there? And after he does, we'd sneak past him? Oh, but...
Who knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's current location, our...
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind...
You're...
Do not tell me you believed the Academia would not grow suspicious of... An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts, so...
Great Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about...
I'm sure. But compared to you, I am far more interested. It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory. The foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion.
This place is crawling with guards. There's...
All right then, traveler. What did you... Today is Jñagarbah Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. You seem to know... If that is so, then you should be praising our great work, right?
Trivial?
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me? Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power, creating a god. Yes, if humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god to reveal them. This, we shall regain a god's guidance at long last. No longer will we even Ermin's soul will be freed from its... For our nation of scholars, this is the ultimate aspiration. No cost is too great to... You will never understand the rapture of having a god be born within your very hands. With your gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Care for the people, fend off sandstorms, fabricate silly fairy tales. These are but childs. We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata. Though I may have personally not seen it, the ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in the sanctuary of Suristhan.
What a pathetic justification! Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able to
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous, and not only are they acting against the Academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray.
I'll hate them? Are you talking about
Anyway, I've brought them to the Academia as ordered, but Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation. It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler. An array of information about her ready for your
I'll hate them?
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. As it is Jñagarbah Day, I'll enter the information on you into the Akasha.
We'll be monitored, just like
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%. Further, to put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. This is Sumeru. Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility begets an equally... In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning external variable. Locking you down will...
You're despicable!
Despicable? Perhaps from your perspective, but your ploy was to...
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time.
Must I delineate your entire plan? First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the traveler to Caravan Reba. Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamad.
Maybe Paimon shouldn't have...
The Academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. You were also in the company of the traveler. With their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the Academia? Rationally speaking...
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought the
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite status as an outland, if I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanali and ruin our great... Sneak into the Academia on Jñagarbah Day, using Alhaitham's status as the scribe. For there is a good chance, should your intentions be discovered, Alhaitham will turn traitor and sacrifice the traveler. As for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the Academia.
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say. Even if you impugn me, it would have little...
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the Academia's regular operations, and that, however, under the current circumstances, even that is true.
You said that I betrayed the Academia, but you, Azar, you...
So flight is turned to fight at long. Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Azar!
He has gone completely insane. Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Jñagarbah Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon acting just now? Great, huh? Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too. We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up. Right. Paimon thinks...
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation, which is to send the...
What? Why do we want to get her locked up on...
She's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to the successful implementation of their... Once the traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control. And with their guard down, the next phase of our plan will have a much higher...
I can already see the pompous...
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth...
That isn't the only reason, of course. She has a more important task. According to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness, and that way they can't pry any more information. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's...
So our job is to wake up Nahida! Okay, totally worth getting thrown in...
The confinement room is inside the Academia, close to the sanctuary of Surasthana. It's a completely... I'll work with Ramon's scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha terminal. Once you're in, get as close as you can to Lesser Lord Kusanali. However, as for whether she'll actually wake up...
Oh, no wonder you've been wearing your Akasha terminal today. It's the one that I'll hate. Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless? Alright, so what now? Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk with Nahida. There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like... The faster it blinks, the better the signal. Whoa, it's Mora! Ooh, Mora! No, Paimon, we're not here to hunt for treasure. Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed? Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything? Please work.
Nahida! Hey, Nahida!
When did it first start? Oh, right. I want to become a worthy Archon. So I've kept studying, kept listening to my people and their heart. kept looking for a way to save Irminsul, so I can catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary. The sages are creating a god to replace, and I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this boundless dark.
Nahida! Nahida!
It's so quiet here. Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever actually listened to Archons have them. Should Archons... Have I been doing the right thing? Am I really not... How do I... It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning.
Who are you? You're right, though. I won't...
Nahida! Nahida?
Did you wake me up?
We're here to rescue you. Are you...
I'm fine. When I think of everything that's happened to me...
You should have been angry ages ago.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything? That's wonderful news! Great! When you went to wake up Nahida, Paimon was listening for... You were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their Nyag... Yep! So that means our next act is...
Nilou, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great...
I'm sure, and I'm going. You know that I don't like to pass up any...
All right. You seem... But if anything happens, the few of us...
Don't worry. They've been through worse.
All right. You know, if you really do...
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
Nilou, how's it going?
Definitely more than usual. But it's because I'm...
It's okay. Just focus on your performance.
You sure know how to talk. Taking all the...
Well, thank you both. I'll have to treat you to a...
Ooh, that sounds great.
All right, let's get back to business. Nilou, we'll be here to keep you...
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia has been conducting a weird experiment, and some of their test subjects escaped. It's really...
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better? Oh well.
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
Don't worry, it'll be a piece of cake.
Hey, Nilou! Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Our bait people away. Do you want some candy?
Vihar, thank you so much for doing all of this.
I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on sweets in the period leading up to it.
You have a point. The stage is cleared and everything's ready.
Yeah, thanks to you. I'm really grateful.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by. Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage? Yep. It's great that everything seems to be going. Come to think of it, when did Alhaitham replace the knowledge capsule that was about to be entered into the Akasha? Oh, so that's when he did it! Paimon was too nervous to notice. Speaking of, didn't Alhaitham also yoink the divine knowledge capsule from that mercenary? It's a time-tested trick of his. Why are we complimenting him? Yeah, he's smart enough. Let's review our plan for this stage again. It's not like we have anything else. Paimon remembers that Nilou's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed, the core figures of the Academia and their guards have started to, with the Doctor's technological support. They think they have nothing.
How despicable of them to rely on such a...
But this is also our chance. I was originally asked to draft the knowledge capsule for the artistic performances It should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Jñagarbah day.
Are they really going to stop all artistic performances?
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information into it. We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the Akasha the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban. And
sure sounds complicated, but it seems like if everything goes well, that's pretty clever, getting right into the... I just have one question. Even if we manage to get the misleading info out to the guards...
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish truth from misinformation is significant.
The Akasha will turn humans into machines.
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing too. By the way, this plan still requires a performer, right?
Do you have someone in mind?
Nilou of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda hesitant to ask her to participate in a dangerous plan like this.
All right. After the guards in the Academia are gone,
then it'll be time for me and my stowaway brother. Here they come. Did you see that, Raman? They came out from the...
After laying low in the city for so long, this is the moment we've been waiting for.
We couldn't do anything to them inside their coop, but outside the
With a lioness like you, the prey sure won't...
We still need to eliminate the guards as soon as possible. If we give the sages enough time to realize what's happened...
All they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and...
Speaking of which, most of the guards who report directly to the 6 sages belong to the core of 30. Following those blasted sages every whim, throwing away all the principles of being a mercenary, as someone in the same...
Indeed, the trap has been set.
All right, let's each take a road and herd those scattered guards back into one place. Make sure to attract...
You gave such an important task to that child.
It'll be fine. Isak was so determined to help. Besides, even if he's caught, the guards would be too scared to do anything to him. They've never seen less...
You've got a point. Anyway...
Good luck.
Hey, do you remember what you need to do, Isak? When the guards get here...
Oh, yeah, I remember. Of course I...
Relax. Don't think about getting... You only need to think about getting the guards' attention and leading them to the...
Okay, got it. I'm here to pay back Lesser Lord...
Hey, they're here. I can see the Academia guards.
All right, it's time, Isak. Take a deep breath.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan. But there's no time. I need to make a choice.
Huh? Did I just... I'd better go have a look. Were my eyes playing tricks on me? I should go check to see if someone's hiding. There seems to be nothing here. Just to be safe.
Good thing they didn't find me. I was close. I'd better...
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali's over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not...
Oh no, they found me! Where should I go? How is this possible? There are also Academia guards here.
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali's over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord...
Oh no, they found me. Where should I go?
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped... Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up!
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry! Hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth? I suppose that's all of you? Who are you? Did you set us up?
Phew, that was rough. I almost...
Little brat! So you're not actually Lesser Lord Kus...
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition. Or after stepping into our traps, stop thinking of yourselves as hunters.
An ambush? How's that possible? This is so...
You've spent all your time hiding away in the academia. This place...
This is odd. The Academia has quieted down after the conclusion of the Jñagarbah day. Where are the guards? Why have I not seen it?
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you...
My apologies. Right now, all Academia guards have entered the city to perform the ordered arrest.
Arrest? Who? I have an ominous feeling.
Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Is...
Lesser Lord Kusanali? You mean...
Yes. I wouldn't dare make... Right now, everyone is in a panic, and many are saying...
What happened? Just what is going... Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow escaped? That's impossible. The Academia is heavily guarded today, and any order to release Lesser Lord Kusanali would be... What manner of trickery did they employ? How could it disappear? Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so I...
Let me check. Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary. The Akasha indeed contains this information. And how did they bypass my permissions to issue this kind of... Was it the report about the traveler? No. I specifically checked that knowledge capsule before entering it into the... Well, even if I figure it out now, it won't make any difference. Have you been to the sanctuary of Surasthana to
confirm? No. It may be a bit offensive to say this, but how can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? What the Akasha decrees, if we have to confirm the information and knowledge from the Akasha ourselves, then how is that any different from us learning that information ourselves? Wouldn't Greater Lord Rukkhadevata...
In the beginning, it was I who asked you to believe in the Akasha, to believe in the legacy left by...
No, Grand Sage. I'm merely confused because I believe in you.
Stay here and see if there are any suspicious people around.
Yes, Grand Sage.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally confirm it. Ah! Impossible. That's impossible. There must be something wrong with...
What a comical sight, Azar. Once the Akasha has thoughts into your head, even you all can only see the world in your mind. And precisely because of this, she has been a wise...
Sino. Have you been... The Akasha predicted that you would return to the Academia to confront me.
No, you were blinded. Your faults...
I truly did not expect a proud person like you...
People change, Azar. Admit it.
Then tell me.
You want to buy time. This is the sanctuary of Surasthana. As for the investigation, I've at least confirmed that you are guilty of
So what? Did you do all of this so I would...
No. I want you to plead. You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?
How long do we have to wait? Paimon wants to know how things are going. Paimon hasn't heard any sounds outside for a while. Yeah, but aren't you scared that we might be locked up in Thinking about it, at least when Paimon thinks of Nahida being imprisoned alone in the sanctuary of Surasthana.
Here comes your savior.
Dia! Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us!
You two really owe me some big thanks. I had to search through who knows how many guards to find the key here. It felt even—
Thanks a lot. Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
No, that's, I'll pass.
What are you afraid of?
Now isn't the time to talk about being ticklish. Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well. The guards that stormed out of the Corps of 30 is in charge of the city's defenses, but we already talked to Asfand. They've been as long as it doesn't break their employment contracts.
That's probably because you've been super great friends with them for a long—
The Grand Sage is in his custody. Even I know how terrible it is to fall into Sino forced him to release Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, hurry to the sanctuary of Surasthana. We should have already rescued our Archon. Honestly, I didn't expect our ragtag bunch to do this well. We just came together Alright, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.
They say this is the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dreams, consciousness. Thank you so much for coming to rescue me. During this time, I did some self-reflection. My sense of inferiority and yielding to the academia. Exactly! We're here because you're a good Thanks. Amazing. So this is how it feels. So it's like I just had an endlessly long dream. I can't even... My concept of self has become... But now doesn't seem to be the time to indulge in this feeling. This is really embarrassing. You all... It's okay. With you here, Paimon's sure that... There's one more thing. What is it? For all the things the academia did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom. Ah! Wow! That's the spirit! You're finally I understand now. If you haven't even figured out how to be a caterpillar, how can you be a butterfly? Yes, true. That reminds me. We need to hurry and prevent the birth of that false. I need to make some preparations. Since I'm now free, I can establish a direct... First things first. I need to remove the restrictions that after that, I'll make some adjustments and revoke the sage's permissions. The Akasha will after all, the Academia betrayed Greater This might take some time. In the meantime, you should if we don't stop the God creation plan in time, we'll You might as well prepare for a fight! When we're done